Stop doing this in your bedroom. It's blocking your love life. Dalai Lama's Tibetan secret? Have you ever wondered why love seems to run away from your life, no matter how much you search for it? What if I told you that something inside your Tao's bedroom, yes, your very own bedroom, could be silently pushing love away? The Dalai Lama, with ancient Tibetan wisdom, shared a little-known secret that has transformed countless relationships. And today, you're about to discover it. The bedroom, a place of rest, intimacy, and dreams. But for many, it's become a chamber of loneliness. You walk in, and everything looks fine. The bed is made, the curtains drawn, but something invisible lingers. Energy. Tibetan monks believe your room holds the vibration of your spirit, and it reflects your love life. The Dalai Lama once said, "Peace begins within, and so does connection." And where do we spend most of our internal moments? In the sacred space we call our bedroom. Many unknowingly fill their rooms with silent blocks, memories, habits, even furniture that block emotional flow. Take a moment. Look around. What is your room saying to you? Is your bed pushed against a wall? That may symbolize limited access to love. Do you still keep pictures of past relationships? That could be anchoring your heart to old pain. According to Tibetan teachings, objects hold memory and emotional weight. Keeping a single pillow? It could be sending a message that you're not open to sharing space. Colors also matter. Cold tones like gray or dark blue may reflect emotional withdrawal. The Dalai Lama teaches that harmony starts in how you choose your environment. Feng Shui, though Chinese in origin, aligns closely with Tibetan energy principles. Your bedroom's layout can silently block or invite love, trust, and connection, and most people never even realize it. The energy of waiting often settles in beds where no intention of new love exists. The monks speak of energetic invitations. Is your room inviting anyone in, or does it scream, "I'm closed, I'm healing, I'm still hurt"? This isn't about superstition, it's about consciousness. Conscious space equals conscious love. When your room tells a story of emotional closure, the universe listens. Love isn't just an emotion, it's a frequency. Your room must tune into it. Imagine entering a room that feels like a warm hug. That is what love attracts. The Dalai Lama once stayed in a monastery where no one had married in decades. After simple energy shifts, light, layout, symbols, weddings began happening within months. It's not magic, it's awareness. Stop letting your room echo the past. Start letting it whisper hope. Rearranging your space can feel like rearranging your soul. And once you do, don't be surprised when love finally finds the courage to knock on your door. When Tibetan monks cleanse a space, they begin with silence. Silence allows the room to speak, its true voice often buried beneath years of clutter. You don't need a monastery to feel this, just stillness and attention. Think of your room as a mirror of your emotional self. What does it reflect? Some rooms are filled with emotional noise, unfinished projects, gifts from people no longer in your life. These things may seem small, but they carry subtle messages. I'm stuck. I'm holding on. The Dalai Lama teaches detachment, not from people but from pain. What you allow in your room often shows what you still haven't released. Look under your bed. What's hiding there? Dust, forgotten boxes, old journals. Tibetan wisdom sees under bed space as crucial to energy flow. It must be free, light, clean. Even your closet tells a story. Clothes from a life you no longer live keep you rooted in someone you no longer are. The path to love sometimes begins with donation. Every item you remove creates space, not just physically but spiritually. Light is sacred. How much natural light does your room invite? If it's always dark, you might be unconsciously avoiding being seen. Being seen, truly seen, is like scary when you're still healing. The Dalai Lama reminds us, you must first see yourself clearly before asking to be seen by another. Begin by opening the windows. Let light touch every forgotten corner. Clean with intention. As you wipe the mirror, say, "I welcome clarity." As you sweep the floor, say, "I release what no longer serves me." These small acts, done consciously, begin to shift your reality. Monks often place symbolic objects in bedrooms: bells, flowers, water bowls. You don't need those exact items, but you do need intention. Place something in your room that represents the love you seek. A pair of candles. 2 cups side by side, a shared frame waiting for a photo. The universe responds to readiness. Are you ready? This isn't just spiritual theory, it's energetics. People who align their environment with their intentions report sudden shifts, texts from old flames, new crushes appearing, heart walls cracking open, because when your bedroom whispers, "I am open to love," love hears it. And often it responds faster than you imagined. Your bed is the energetic heart of your room. It holds your rest, your dreams, and sometimes your wounds. If you go to sleep thinking of someone who hurt you, that energy soaks into your sheets. The Dalai Lama once said, "Resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemy. Each night, you must choose. Carry the poison into tomorrow or set it down and rest free." Tibetan rituals often begin by shaking out cloths, blankets, robes, anything that holds energy. Try this simple act. Every morning, shake out your bed sheets with the intention of letting go. Whisper, "May any pain from yesterday be lifted from me." Over time, you'll begin to feel a difference, not just in sleep, but in how you wake. Another hidden block in many bedrooms? Mirrors. Mirrors facing the bed, according to Tibetan beliefs, can reflect restless energy back at you. They say, a mirror facing your bed may cause insomnia, conflict, or the feeling of being watched. Try covering the mirror at night or moving it. See what changes. You might be shocked how quickly peace returns. The Dalai Lama also teaches the importance of forgiveness, especially in private spaces. Your bedroom is the perfect place to whisper forgiveness into the silence. Forgive the person who broke your heart. Forgive yourself for staying too long. This doesn't mean they were right. It means you're done carrying them. Light a candle at night. Sit on your bed. Say their name. And let go. You don't need them to say sorry. You don't need closure. You only need release. Bedrooms hold energy, yes. But they can also hold transformation. Paint your walls. Change the bedding. Move the furniture. Even the smallest shift in layout can stir the soul awake. Put flowers by your bed. Choose soft colors. Add one item that feels like love. The key is not to fill your room, but to free it. Leave space for love to walk in. Leave a drawer half empty, a side of the bed untouched. These acts tell the universe, I believe love is coming. Tibetan teachings. Say energy flows where intention goes. So make every corner of your room a quiet invitation to intimacy. And when love finally enters, it won't feel foreign. It will feel like home. Have you ever walked into a room and felt heavy for no reason at all? That weight might not be yours. It could be old energy clinging to the walls. The Dalai Lama teaches that sacred spaces begin with sacred intention. Your bedroom should not be a storage space for your sadness. It must become a temple of healing, softness, and hope. Remove anything that reminds you of heartbreak, photos, gifts, even old clothes. These objects may seem harmless, but they whisper stories into your heart. Every time you see them, a part of you time travels back to pain. It's time to clear the emotional clutter without guilt. Tibetan monks practice cleansing by fire, but you can start with a donation box. Let someone else find joy in the things that once made you cry. As a Swani Ming, the Dalai Lama says, letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. Rearranging your room can rearrange your soul. Try moving your bed slightly. Even a small change can shift the way you feel. Light incense or sage to clear the invisible heaviness. Tibetan temples use sound, bells, chants, singing bowls to break stagnant energy. You can use music too. Play something soft, something healing, something that makes your heart breathe again. Speak words of love aloud in your room, even if it feels silly. I am ready to love and be loved. This room is a sanctuary for my healing and growth. Say it while you make the bed. Say it when you fold your clothes. Say it even when no one's listening, because your soul is. The more love you pour into your bedroom, the more it will pour back into you. Your room will become a mirror of the love you're preparing to receive. And when that love finally knocks, it will recognize the space you created for both of you. Maybe no one told you that your bed holds more than dreams. According to Tibetan wisdom, where you sleep is where your spirit resets. But if your mattress holds memories of tears and longing, how can your soul truly rest? The Dalai Lama says, "Sleep is the best meditation, but that only works if your bedroom isn't haunted by energy from the past. If you've ever cried yourself to sleep, your pillow remembers." That's why Tibetan monks bless even their sleeping mats with intention and gratitude. So tonight, before you lie down, place your hand on your bed and speak softly. Thank you for holding me, even when I was broken. Tonight, I release the past and welcome peace. These simple rituals carry more healing than we can imagine, because it's not about what the world sees, it's about what you feel when you close your eyes. Clean your sheets with lavender or sandalwood. These scents have deep spiritual power. Keep a small crystal or flower near your bed, something that represents new beginnings. Every time you see it, you'll remember. Love can return in ways you never expect. Tibetan tradition reminds us, the energy you sleep with becomes the energy you wake with. And if you wake up in love with yourself, with your space, that's already a miracle. You don't need someone to fill the other side of the bed to feel complete. You need your own soul to finally feel heard. And maybe, just maybe, that's when the right soul will hear you too. Here's a reason the Dalai Lama said, "The mind is like a room. It reflects what you place inside." And most people never realize how much their bedroom mirrors their inner wounds. Look around right now. Is your room peaceful or filled with silent chaos, that clutter in the corner? It might be holding on to memories you never healed. That gift from an ex hidden in a drawer. It may still whisper to your heart at night. Tibetan wisdom teaches that our spaces must match the energy we desire to attract. You want love? Then your room must feel like love lives there already. Soft lighting, warm textures, and symbols of harmony. They matter more than you think. Monks often arrange their spaces with intention, even if it's just a candle and cushion, because your outer space reflects your inner temple. Every night before sleeping, take 3 minutes to tidy just one small area. That action is more than cleaning. It's self-respect in motion. You're telling your heart, "I'm ready to stop holding on to what no longer belongs." And slowly, your space starts feeling like a sanctuary instead of a storage unit for pain. Place something in your bedroom that symbolizes who you're becoming, not who you were. A photo of nature, a calming quote, a simple flower, anything that lifts your energy. When you wake up and see that symbol, your soul remembers it is rising. Tibetan teachings remind us, your environment whispers to your subconscious. Make sure it whispers hope, not heartbreak. Because when your space is free, your love life begins to flow again, naturally, effortlessly. So now you know, it's not just about removing clutter, it's about releasing emotional weight that's been quietly blocking the door to your love life. The Dalai Lama's Tibetan wisdom reminds us that peace begins within, and our bedrooms, our sacred resting spaces, should echo that peace. Every item, every detail carries energy. You deserve a space that mirrors the love you are calling into your life. If something in your room reminds you of heartbreak, let it go. If it brings comfort and peace, let it stay, because once your space is in harmony, your heart begins to trust again. And when your heart is open, love doesn't have to chase you, it finds you. Let this be the moment you choose to stop carrying the past into your sacred space. Because love, true, peaceful, soul-aligned love, can only enter where there's room for it to breathe. But hey, that's just what the Tibetan monks say. What do you believe?